氷に閉ざされた獣たちの国方向轟き東土の地で新たな戦いののろしが上がる。フェイト、グランドオーダー、コスモス・イン・ザ・ロストベルト、永久東土帝国アナスタシア。
Hello everyone and welcome back to Fate Grand Order. We have a new special summon here, and you know what? Let's go! Let's see if I can get some of these new characters. Also, some of those new craft essences in the back seem pretty good as well. So hey, if we get something, that'd be pretty cool. Well, let's see what we can get through this tumultuous summoning that I'm sure will definitely not come back and bite me in the butt. Oh well, I got the Be Elegant and Awakened Will. Oh, it's gonna be one of those summons, isn't it? Oh, and a Knight's Dignity. We're getting all the 4-star ones that I really don't care about. Oof! Alright. Let's try again. Let's see here. We'll do the clicky click. Alright. Innocent Maiden. Ay, Chihuahua. Come on. Oh, I'm sorry. That looked like an important sparkle that I may have skipped. We'll see. Oh, wow, another fragment in 2030. Holy crap. That's really good. Room Guard. Okay, yeah, that's really good. Shout out to my Craft Essence luck. Wow, are you for serious? What is this Craft Essence luck? No, it wasn't one. An Essence of 20... Ooh. Ooh, that makes me very happy. That one makes me incredibly happy. I do want to get a servant though that I don't have, and the fact that I haven't got one now, again, like it seems my Craft Essence luck is much better than my servant getting luck. So we'll have to see. Also haven't got any of the new ones. Oh wow, yeah, that sucked for pretty much all of that, except for the Essence of 2030, which is... Oh, there's some good stuff. Oh, that's real good. Fellas, we're gonna get more. Alright, let's head on in. Okay. Strath Stronghold, a steady journey to hell. Oh, that sounds like fun. You know what else sounds fun? Hey, do we have the same... Well, let's go with, you. Oh. Okay. Now, just hold up. Okay, we're gonna go with kill assassin. And what if we were to just like triple the 2030? How bonkulous would that be? Like straight redonkatron. You can get then aerial drive. Let's see how many stars we can get, like, each turn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go. A steady journey to hell. You mean like me deciding to just put in a ton of money and get nothing out of it in terms of servants? Yeah, that's about right. What is this place? Why'd you bring me here? Oh, there's a flashback.
We no longer have a court jester, you see, so I thought you might make a good show in his absence.
What was that?
You're a perfectly ordinary Yaga, aren't you? You abandoned your parents when they grew weak, yet aren't yourself strong enough to take what you want. The only thing you ever have a chance to think about is how to make it to the next day. That is precisely why I want you to meet the Tsar.
What are you talking about? I don't understand.
Do hold on to your gun. This is, after all, your once-in-a-lifetime shot at assassinating the Tsar. You don't believe me? Here, let me see it.
What the?
You see, it works just fine. We are the gunshot. It's quite alright, Oprichniki. A weapon like this could never hope to hurt the Tsar.
These guys are like video game guards. What was that noise? Footprints? Must have been my imagination. The hell, are you crazy or something?
One must not succumb to madness, young Yaga. Now the time is nearly at hand. Are you ready?
See this big chungus. What is that? No, wait, it can't be. Who is that Yaga there? Ah!
He is one of your subjects from the frontier, your Imperial Majesty. He came all this way on a pilgrimage, just so that he could bow down before your glory in person.
I see. How pious of you. What is this thing? It's not human, it's not Yaga. It's not even alive, it's absurd, just the sight of it burns my mind. I feel like I shouldn't even look its way, I'm getting mixed up in things no one should ever. It's not blasphemous, it's not obscene. It might be sublime, but... this thing shouldn't even have a mind, it's not right. I think I must have screamed. The priest didn't even bat an eye, that was the strangest part of the whole thing. But what the hell are you?
The Tsar is a great man, a being to be held in fear and awe. He is the ultimate Yaga. He is the one who saved this nation from disaster.
I don't understand what this priest is saying, and I don't want to.
Of course, the Tsar has feelings of his own.
What?
But right now he is far, far away dreaming, even as he continues to govern this nation. Yet as far off as he is, we know his dream must be a happy one. Our Tsar dreams of merriment, of a peaceful, beautiful nation, unspoiled by strife, unease, or despair. That is why he slept so soundly. But let us say that he were
let's just say, hypothetically, to learn of a rebellion brewing, if you will. Sorry.
Well, that would not be pretty. Our great Tsar would lead the attack himself, and he would crush the rebels utterly.
We can't let that happen. We can't let him wake up. We can't ever let him wake up. This creature's despair incarnate.
Yes. Another hypothetical. Were the rebel army to be swiftly eradicated, you would never need to bear witness to the Tsar's glory ever again, so long as you live.
I betray them. I only joined the rebel army on a whim. I'm not proud to be a rebel. It's not my mission in life. No, that's not it. It's worse. I understand now. My spirit is broken. I would do anything if it meant I'd never have to see the Tsar again. I mean, I've seen what he looks like. He's actually not that scary, but I guess, in real life it would be. The rebel army's bases.
I already know about that one, but surely you must have an inkling of where their other hideout might be located.
I do. I will not be called a coward for this. Anyone would have done the same if they'd seen what I have. That's right, every last damn Yaga in this world would do the same, so Then that Macarius guy took me away and threw me in here. You guys were fighting that monster not too long ago, right? If you're gonna go up against it again, then I'll help. I'll take that monster over the Tsar any day of the week. You being straight with us, Paxi? Or are you one of them Homo Yagas? No, I'm not. Of course I don't want to fight a monster like that if I can help it. But every word I said about the Tsar was true. Nobody should even think about messing with him. I just wanted you to understand that. Sounds like a bunch of excuses to me. I don't care what you think. If you're gonna kill me, then kill me. Trust me, you'd do the same if you saw that thing for yourself. Was this Ivan the Terrible really that frightening to look at? Stop it. Don't make me remember him. Just thinking about him gives me a splitting headache. Well, maybe it's a skill that made you feel that way? That's possible. This is Ivan the Terrible we're talking about. It wouldn't be at all surprising if he had an ability to invoke fear in anyone who looked at him. At any rate, no matter how fearsome Ivan the Terrible may be, we can't just run from him. I know you won't want to hear this, but Paxi, we need to face him. And we need to examine the tree of emptiness he's guarding. Well, we ain't gonna find anything just jawing around here. All we're doing is wandering in circles. You guys have any food? No, we don't. Foo! Well, hey, I bet this little critter here would make a nice stew to get us through the night, yeah? Yoink. Ain't gonna put up no fuss about giving a little meat for your master, right, Foo? Come on, what do you say, little fella? Foo, foo, foo. Easy, Foo. Just calm down. No one's gonna eat you. You're not Paimon. Got some jerky left over if you want it. That would be a big help, Paxi. Billy will be alright, but for Master, it's a matter of life or death. I don't get you. First you go turncoat on the rebel army. Now you're offering us jerky, the ultimate sign of friendship on the American frontier. You'd give a damned windsock a run for its money with all the blowing in the direction of whatever breeze takes it. Wow, okay, sure. You guys are strong enough that you could just take it from me anyway. No point in fighting a battle I know I can't win. I mean, we're not the type to resort to stealing. You expect me to believe that? Man, you ain't got the least bit of trust in you, do you? Paxi, I know I speak for Master when I say this, because he doesn't speak a lot. None of us have any intention of hurting you. Besides, we're the reason you got caught up in this in the first place. And we can't expect anyone to hold out in the face of pain and suffering. So, I don't think we can decide whether or not you deserve forgiveness. The hell are you people? I don't get it. None of this makes sense. We're from proper human history. We lived in a whole different world than you, Yaga. That's true. I'm sorry we didn't say anything about it sooner. In our history, the Great Cold Wave that took place 450 years ago never happened. We didn't just come here from another country. We came from another world. From proper human history. From a world that enjoyed a history at least a little more peaceful than this one. Peaceful history? What the hell are you talking about? Now I'm even more confused. Means our Russia had a whole different history than this one. And it weren't nearly so damn cold. I mean, it was still cold. It was still very cold. There was a lot of tracksuits. I guess that makes sense. A lot more than you living under a rock all this time. Now I get it. That's why you guys didn't have to become Yaga to survive. And in your world is Ivan the Terrible. Oh no, he's been dead for ages. Been boots up since about 50 years old. He actually died? Of course he did. He was just a man. But then how? I see. Proper human history, huh? So if the Great Cold Wave never happened, does that mean it's actually warm there? I don't know. I think Russia must still be pretty cold, but... Well, I would say that Russia in proper human history is much warmer than it is here, Master. There aren't any demonic beasts either, though we do have cute animals like Foo. Woohoo! Ignoring the fact that I'm a beast of calamity! What a weird world. This mean you're starting to get an interest in proper human history now? I don't know about that, but the idea of a world where even weaklings like Tanner can survive sounds pretty... I'm hurt. I'm physically hurt. I can kind of tell that Mash is strong, and I've got no doubt about your strength, Gunslinger. Can't make heads or tails or you, Tanner. At first I thought you were a mage, but it turns out you can't even do anything special. Well, excuse the hell out of me! Nah, easy does it. Master, Senpai has accomplished incredible things. I insist you take that back. Now lay off me. Let me ask you another question, Tanner. What's your everyday life like? Are you not constantly worried about dying like we are? No, I actually yearn it. I actually will constantly say stuff like, please someone kill me. I'd like to know that too, Senpai. I always enjoy your stories about your life before you came to Caldia. It was nothing special at all. Oh, well, ain't that just perfect? Been meaning to take a break. How about we all have a sit down and bite a jerky and Master can talk about his daily laugh spell? We're gonna get interrupted by monsters. Or not. So you even have hot days in your world, huh? How do you manage those? You just take off all your clothes or what? No. I'm a never nude. School, that's right. Learning with other people the same age as you really does sound wonderful. I'd say it's a little overrated, but at the same time, it's also highly necessary to develop normal social skills, so Honestly, I'd love to try going there myself. I don't get it. Why would you all waste your time on something so meaningless? Literacy rate? Societal institutions? Just don't get it. Back up. You're not considered a legal adult until you... Oh, you're how old? That's ridiculous. So no alcohol before a certain age? No riding a bicorn either? Well, we don't have bicorns. Oh wait, you said you used cars there, didn't you? And again, I guess it doesn't make much difference if you're not allowed to ride one either way. It's true, each country has its own set laws and regulations, but I believe it's common for them to limit the drinking and driving of their citizens until they've reached a certain age. So then, what do you do when it gets cold? How do the kids survive without a swig of vodka? Or would vodka actually mess up their chances of surviving? Suppose y'all either ain't learned this or just forgot it, but drinking alcohol actually ends up lowering your body temperature. Really? It's never felt that way to me. Maybe because you have a fur coat. That's true. Honestly, seeing you humans in your super smooth skin is kind of, well, gross. Huh? I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to say that fur does look warm. Well, guess the fact that you don't have fur coats just goes to show it's not so dangerous that you need them. Come to think of it, we do know one person with a fur coat in our world.
Thomas here. The only thing I truly dislike is static electricity of the AC variety.
So you do have Yaga in your world. He's a collection of different presidents. What's a president? Oh boy. Is it like the Tsar of your world? That's a rabbit hole. No, I still kind of find it hard to believe that a human can really be stronger than a Yaga just because you're a servant. I don't think I'm tough enough to cut it out here, huh, Paxi? Be happy to prove it to you if you like. How about I put 5 straight shocks right between your eyes? Bet even a Yaga'd die from that. Alright, I'm sorry. Say, where's Avisabrun anyway? We actually got separated from him right before we ran into you. He was right there with us before we ended up fighting, the Minotaur in this labyrinth. I'm sure he's alive, at least I think so. I think so too. Now I get it. Get what? Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. There's still a lot I don't get about this, but one thing I do. Why did I go along with these guys? Why did I end up siding with the rebel army? Because I found Tanner and Mash fascinating. I mean, they're both weak. Hopelessly weak. I saw Mash fight a Kerchat once, and she was easily as strong as Billy back then. But she doesn't have the mind for fighting. She can't kick someone while they're down to get ahead. And, well, that's doubly true for Tanner. For Yaga, the weak aren't even worth eating. But these humans, these weaklings, would have been abandoned long ago had they been Yaga. They say they're here to fix humanity, whatever that means. Sounds like the kind of job reserved for great heroes. How could these weaklings ever pull that off? This world is wrong. I think back on what my dad used to say and try to picture the world Tanner and Mash came from. It represents. Yaga survived by abandoning anyone and everyone who threatens to hold us back. Friends, family, comrades. Doesn't matter. Is that really for the best? Is that really the only way? Oh my god! It's me! Hi, me. That rarely happens. These two don't seem to think so. They never give up on the weak. They say they do everything they possibly can to help them. That's why I'm not scared of them. It feels nice. It is so weird to just see me. They're so beautiful it makes me green with envy. So cheerful it makes me want to kill them. Gee. Paxi, what's wrong? You okay, bud? I'm fine, it's nothing. Let's just get back on track. So you're not planning to kill me, even though I betrayed you all? That's right. Don't look at me. I'm just going along with Master here. I mean, I don't blame you for what you did if it was so horrible. Then if we manage to make it out of here, would it be okay if I stuck with you again? Don't worry, I'll make myself scarce if we run into the rebel army again. A traitor. It's my fault we were wiped out. Paxi. I got it. So that's how he's trying to make up for the wrong he done. Still, ain't none of the rebels gonna be happy to see him. Too dangerous to keep him with us. I know I can't show my face around them, but I'd still like to stick around with you guys until then. Ah, damn it, this is so hard to put into words. I guess it's because I don't really understand it all well myself. I'm voting no on this one, Master. He's turned on us once. Wouldn't be prudent to give him a chance to do it again. Bringing him along's a bad idea, at least. That's my 2 bits. But I can already see from the way you're looking at me that you ain't having that. You're welcome to come with us, Paxi. Thank you. I doubt it'll be much help, but if there's anything I can do to be useful, just let me know. Billy. Don't worry about me none. I got it. If that's what Master wants, that's what Master will get. I get why you're concerned. Guess I sounded off kind of harsh there. Don't pay me no mind, Paxi. I ain't like these two. I can be a downright asshole as often as not. Fine with me. Frankly, I'm glad there's someone like you around. I can be kind of an asshole sometimes, too. Damned if you didn't center shoot the bullseye on that one. It's more realistic to have them, like, having a bit of an argument. I kind of like that. Sensing a whole passel of them. What? Paxi, watch my back. We don't want him surrounding us. I know this metallic scent. It's the opportunity. Hello, it is us. Looks like we found ourselves some stragglers. I'm guessing they got lost in here too, but I got a feeling they ain't look to cooperate. Please make sure you defeat at least one of the groups before they corner you in a pincer formation. I'll take the front group. Alright, let's get a move on, Master. You know, when I hear the word pincer attack, all I can think of is, like, Final Fantasy VI. What a good game. Hey, remember when Nintendo just gave out Final Fantasy VI to everyone who bought the Super Nintendo Classic? If you bought a Super Nintendo Classic and haven't played Final Fantasy VI, stop what you're doing right now and go play it. Just a word of warning, it's called Final Fantasy III on that system. Alright. Let's go stupid, go crazy. Let's go do some attack up as much as we can. Let's go max H. No, we don't need that. Okay. Yeah, let's do defense up and attack up here too. Okay. And we're gonna go. Let's go. See how much we do with Nero here. But more importantly, see how many dang sea stars we get. $27! You love to see it. You really do. Some of this. Okay, ooh, very nice, ooh, very good. Okay, moving on. Hello, more Oprichniks. Let's go 70, 80, hundo. Nice. 34. Just very nice, you know? Okay. Just makes life much easier. Okay, locate and contain. Well. Do some of this. Good stuff. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, and there's a danger Oprichnik. Let's do that. Oh, critical up, you say? Don't mind if I do. Oh, this is gonna be just ridiculous if we get hit these big crit ups. Wonderful. I love sea stars. I love them a lot. Alright, so now this turn we're gonna go Like that. Yeah, let's go. I'm so excited. We can do it! Yeah! Nice, nice, nice. Well, that's really good. That's a really good thing. And if I combine it with a character like Emiya, or a character who can provide critical up, oh boy. Oh, there's a lot of them, huh? They have even more opportunity readings. They're still coming, Master. Damn it, I'm gonna run out of ammo. Damn, misfire. Sorry, give me a bit. Aw, he's got an old school gun, which suck. Wait, we got him, but he's not going down. Hitting him in the heart won't do it. Gotta aim for the head. Opportunity are charging. Get out of there, Master. Ah, crap. What happened? I'm okay. Halt, scoundrels, how dare you point your weapons at an innocent young man? Who's this? I may not know my right hand from my left hand in these foreign lands, but I still know a villain when I see them. Who? Touch one hair on his beautiful head and I will cut you down where you stand. Wait, is it who I think it is? Heaven's vengeance may be slow, but this wandering swordsmaster will make sure nothing slips by. If you fear not my blades, then have at you! That voice! Masaka! Yo, that's cool. Hi there, Tanner. Long time no see. I knew I'd run into you again someday. Dang, it's Musashi. Hey, that's why people were like, you need to play Shimosa. You need to play Shimosa. Which, I mean, I'm also happy that I did because of the fact that I got to hear that amazing Emiya theme, so I'm not even that mad. I wonder who it be. I mean, yeah, well, you know what? We'll use her. Just to be like, hey, let's actually, let's use her and see her, even though we used her a lot. But I want to see her new noble phantasm, because I don't think I actually... I did use it, but it wasn't anything too crazy, but that's okay. We'll give her a go. Okay. Welcome back! I'm picking up an unidentified servant reading. Did someone just appear out of nowhere, Master? Sorry if I surprised you. Showing up out of nowhere, being all out of place, and causing trouble is my kind of thing. Kinda miss your eye patch. Call it the mark of a natural-born wanderer, I guess. Anyway, I hope you don't mind too much. That confident bluster. That lightning-fast swordplay. You're Miyamoto Musashi to Nichiru and all. Yep, I'm Musashi. Anyway, doing my usual wandering thing when a blizzard struck out of nowhere and ended up ray-shifting again thanks to the Buddha's guidance. Then I ran into a one-eyed swordsman turned Japanese agent and he convinced me to head north. Oh? At first I was just fighting off Russian Yagyu assassins. But I guess at one point I got so turned around that I ended up running into Ivan the Terrible's Opportunity. I guess this is what I get for going along with Jubei. Russian Yagyu? Yeah, Russian Yagyu. I can't believe they're still around this day and age. I swear, no sooner did I get to Russia and go for a little skiing than they show up and attack me. They ruined my ski wear. I just got it. Now all that's left is my plain old kimono. I don't even know where to begin with this. Dang, I can't believe Master's friends with yet another sword-toting hero. Your servants just not feel cold or anything? They oughta, at least a little. Oh hey, it's a Yaga. Man, I know they all have this going on, but I love how soft their fur looks. And that gunslinger. Oh, he is so much... Oh, right, because you like young boys. You are an actual Shotokan. Damn glad for my gunboat now. I want to keep plenty of space between her and me. Incredible. She keeps cutting down Opportunity one after the other, all without missing a beat in her chit-chat. So this is the saber that Master met in that singularity. Shinmen Musashi no Kami Fujiwara no Harunobu. So guess how many times I had to say that? The answer is a lot. Ah, thanks, disembodied voice. I know that's super long ago, so you can just call me Musashi. Anywho, that ought to do it for introductions. Now, we just gotta cut down the bad guys that are still left. Go nuts, gunslinger guy. You won't have to worry about any of them coming from behind you anymore. Oh, and don't worry about me. I'll just dodge any stray bullets that happen to come my way. So I ain't gotta keep her out of my line of fire, huh? Gotta say, the lady's one hell of a bandit. Damn glad she's with us. Alright, master. Let's mow these guys down. Alright, let's see if she's, like, super buffed or something. That'd be pretty good. Wanted her to keep the hat on, though. Is that an actual alt? It should be if it's not.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hold off on using skills just for the second part. Just because, probably for the best. Use this because there's probably gonna be another super opportunity, so good to have. Just multiple bullet shots. Alright. Bit of meter. A bit of meter. Big hit. Very nice. I'm only getting 17 now because of the, only have the couple on now. But that's fine still. Everything's Daijobu. Great. Do your stuff, because you can definitely tear down a person and get some C stars for us. Nice. Okay, well, we're definitely gonna overkill this guy. This. Okay. Let's see here. What do we got now? Oh, what? That's it? Okay. Huh. Alright, let's get you nice and powered up. Do this. And we're gonna go like this. See how we do. I think we'll kill the first two and then move on to that second. Or that third, rather. Numbers are hard. Maybe not. No, we did good. We're just gonna kill you straight up? Yep. Hooray! Alright, got that. Wow, some of these servants speak a lot in their win quotes, to a point where it's like, boy, it'd be nice if it was subbed in battle. Fire! Oprichnik. Alright, that's that. Musashi, hey, how's it going? Yep, that's me. And look at you, you've grown up so much since I last saw you. A couple weeks ago. I'm glad you're doing so well. That you're still fighting the good fight, just like I thought you'd be. And that means I bet I can help you out. Don't worry about all the gory details, I've got a pretty good idea of what's going on. So from now on, I'll be your personal bodyguard. Let's get that formal contract stuff over with real quick. Hooray. Can't believe how fast that was. She just took Master's hand and forged a simple contract right on the spot almost instantly. I've never had a servant make that connection before. Yay, now I can fight at full strength all the time. Oh, and for payment, I'll accept 10 gold coins and 1 bowl of udon a day. Please, thank you. Now she wants food and money? You ain't from the Wild West yourself, are you, Miss Samurai? Oh yeah, the Wild West was great. There were duels to be fought every day, so I never went hungry. By the way, Billy, was it? What is this place? I thought this was the hideout for the bandits Yaga hired me to take care of, but I'm not so sure anymore. This is the Minotaur's Labyrinth. Minotaur? You mean the monster from Greek mythology? Well, damn, no wonder I got lost. That's what I get for just charging headlong into the entrance of some weird labyrinth that springs out of nowhere. Uh-huh. Master told me about what happened in Shimosa, but I don't think I could really picture how it all went until now. Oh, she's even more reckless than Tanner. I didn't think that was possible. Wait, Yaga, let me see your face for a second. What are you doing, and how are you so strong? It looks like you don't have any of the features in the bandit's descriptions. Okay, you're clear. Sorry about that, but a job's a job, you know? I'm afraid I still have trouble telling Yaga apart. Plus, they keep attacking me ever since I wandered into this world. I only recently got to a point where we could do the whole you scratch my back, I scratch yours thing. Ah, so you're the killer those Yaga were talking about. Huh? Killer? Alright, yep, that was me. But I swear on my honor, I only went around killing bandits and Opportunity, okay? How come you say you're from Chaldia? Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. At one point I ran into Yaga having a trouble with some Kerchats. For a race that's all about survival of the fittest, they're weirdly grateful when you save their lives, and this one insisted that I tell him my name. So I thought I'd play it cool and be all like I'm the finest swordsman in all Chaldia. Sorry. Let go of me already, what the hell's your deal anyway? That is a damn good question.
Miyamoto Musashi, the stranger Tanner encountered in Shimosa. As I recall, she possessed the unusual ability to travel between parallel worlds without ray shifting. She must have ended up here right as the base world's surface was wiped clean. That would explain why she hasn't been swallowed up by the abnormality. Holmes, is something wrong? I was just admiring Mr. Tanner's extraordinary good fortune, or perhaps I should say, his talent for making connections.
It's true. You get everywhere in life with your connections.
Miss Miyamoto, rest assured that we have no issue with your willingness to cooperate with Chaldia. You've already been a great help to us in the past. In fact, your carelessness has already been helpful. I never would have guessed that your unique temperament held such significance. Here in this Lostbelt, the entire world is against us, and there was no one we could trust until we ran into you. You've been to many different worlds, yet you retain your sense of right and wrong. Mr. Tanner cannot ask for a better assistant.
What do you mean carelessness? It's not like I asked to go flitting around from world to... Oh my Buddha, I've never seen such a beautiful man. He might be a little past his prime, but I could still stare at that face for days.
Thank you. I must say, I'm used to being complimented, but I've never had someone be quite so effusive.
Okay, Holmes, put the pocket mirror down. So we can just call you Musashi, right? You're clearly a saver, that much is obvious. Another super cute girl! I'm Leonardo da Vinci, but please, call me Da Vinci. You said you came into this labyrinth from the entrance, right? Do you remember how to get back? Sorry, not a clue.
Yeah, that's about what I expected. Guess we're back to square one then. At least we now have a significant addition to our fighting force. In the meantime, I'll keep track of your coordinate data and attempt to make a map of the place. However, by their nature, labyrinths are designed to be impenetrable from the outside.
Hey, can't you just do the left-hand method? Put your left hand on a wall and keep walking and eventually you'll reach the exit? That only works if there's one exit and no internal sort of, like, other layers.
So I'm afraid you'll need to keep doing your best to make it out of there on your own.
Well, we best get moving then. No sense just standing around. Tanner, you and Musashi are old friends, right? How about we all walk while we talk so you two can share about what you learned so far? Well, my side won't take long. I've been here for 3 months so far, and I've learned one thing. Russia is cold. But knowing you, Tanner, I bet you've already got this whole situation all figured out. And I know you won't mind filling me in. I love that about you. It's good to see you again, Musashi. Which would be like, wow, way more nostalgic if we didn't kind of jump here. But, I mean, there's only one chapter in the middle, so... Ooh. Ha! St. Quartz get along with some eternal ice. Alright, we're still kind of going through here with Paxy's decision. Looks like we got a number of things to deal with. But I could also go with... Oh, wait, it's by login? Can we go by... HP? Yes, give me more. Give me more of them. Except, you know what, let's go... Because we got that, so we'll want a... Kill Lancer. So we got you... You... Oh, baby. Oh, God, this is gonna be so good. So many sea stars, nobody can deal with it. And then y'all are in the back. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Yep.
Let's do this thing!
Getting a second 2030 is really, really nice. So that's what's going on here. At least a Lostbelt. Different world where the proving theoretical phenomenon is still taking place. So, now you're after the bad guys. Cryptors, you call them, who ruined the world. And on top of that, the hot gunslinger you've got with you is Billy the Kid. I hope that might be the case when I heard you call him Billy now. It's totally right. This is great. This is great, Squee. No rattling your sword at Billy. Oh, whoa, how did you know? Sorry, old habits and all that. Besides, a quick draw battle between a gunslinger and a swordsman? What is this? Quick draw Kirby Samurai for Kirby Superstars for the Super Nintendo? How could I not want to see which one of us would win? Granted, I've already won a number of quick draw battles with other gunslingers, but Billy the Kid's gotta be on a whole nother level. Is it true you can fire off 3 rounds between a man's eyes before he's even had time to blink? You are supposed to be faster than lightning, right? Of course I am. Plenty of folk come to see if the rumors were true. They've got more than 1 or 2 rounds between the eyes for their trouble. This ain't really the place, though. Too closed in. You're planning to deflect anything I fire and rush me for the kill, ain't you? Probably cap the whole thing off by saying something like, something about how you was only looking to see who's faster than would just mosey on along. Saw right through me, huh? Guess you and I are both outlaws through and through. So you guys size each other up even when you're joking around? You really are incorrigible. Seems like a big waste of ammo to me. Hey, I keep the rules of engagement as much as the next outlaw. Ain't my fault this little lady's a ruthless savage. I mind my manners too, you know. I just happen to enjoy life and death duels as much as I do testing my skills. That's so, because it looks to me like the only thing that you're worried about with that sword play is staying alive no matter what. Ha 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 ha. Glad to see them hitting it off so well, Senpai. Anyways, I think we better put the duel off while we're here. I noticed during that last scrap, my gunshot sure make a hell of a lot of noise here, so... Wait, that's it? Billy? Yep, there. We use the ringing of my gunshots to figure out how to get around it. Oh my god, are you echolocating with your gunshots? I doubt it'll give us a straight shot to the exit, but it ought to at least give us an idea where to go. Only thing is that I ain't really got the ear to figure out the change in sound. Keen hearing ain't my strong suit. I bet the musician could pull it off though, but of course he ain't here right now. How about you, Miss Samurai? Thinking you could do it? I don't have to. We've got someone else with excellent hearing right here. Paxi. Wait. You want me to figure out how the difference is in the acoustics of Billy's gunshots? Well, I have done that before. It's a handy trick to figure out how many demonic beasts there are in a pack. Figuring out this labyrinth's layout? I don't know. You got it! Paxi, we're betting on those Yaga ears of yours. I'm betting they can pull us through this. What do you say? We give it a shot? Alright, guess that's our only option. We're counting on you, Mr. Big Fluffy Earman. Don't worry, these ears of ours are just for show. Front path leads to a dead end, left side takes us back to where we were. There's a staircase leading up if we go diagonally. Wow, how do you get that? No, this isn't it. Every path here leads to a dead end. We'll have to go back and try another one. Okay, so it's not working that perfectly. Hang on, there's a path that doesn't ricochet at all. Then that means... Let's go, Master. Hold on, there's something there. Oh, is that the Minotaur? Nope. Doesn't look like it. They're just regular beasts here to guard the exit. Oh, at all? Shouldn't be any kind of trouble for us then. In that case, let's wrap this up nice and quick. I had to save bits and pieces of these creatures to eat so I could keep a minimum of magical energy going on when I was on my own. Now I've got to master the sky's the limit. No more worrying about keeping the tasty bits intact. Time to show these things what I can really do. No, you're not in this battle. You know what is in this battle? A fragment of 2030. Quite a number of them. Oonga boonga. Sea stars go up. Alright, let's see here. Some Kurt chat and a little baby Rajat there. Alright, let's get some sea stars to start off with. Good. And we'll go increase attack. Sure, we'll do that right now. Golden rule. Actually, let's go. Okay, here we go. I guess I should get rid of the Berserker, but crit? Nope. Okay. Reload the chilled poison. Okay. Ooh. Oh, those numbers! Let's, like, make sure that you get it. But also give us more sea stars each turn and crit up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, and then we'll do this to get you your meter. Oh man. I'm enjoying these everything, you know? Okay. Moving on. Next we got some of these guys. Yeah, let's take out the take out those guys first. So let's go. So we're gonna attack up with everyone. See if we get tons of sea stars like this. I want to see. I know it's technically like a lower attack because of the starting with quick there, but I mean we still killed and got lots of stars. Okay, so let's go now. Let's go like this. Okay. Can you stop poisoning him specifically? Like, why him specifically? Okay, let's finish off this dude. Okay. And what final opponent lay in our way? Oh, it's a gatekeeper. I see. Okay. Interesting. Let's do a defense up. Which, hey, also gives us enough for that. That's pretty good. I'm going to keep the critical up for a sec here. And instead going to go... Because, should I do the charge loss? Decrease charge, stun, curse. Okay, the defense down will be good. So let's go. Actually, let's go. That on you. So let's go. Like this. If we can stun you, I'd be very happy. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, okay. God, that's a lot of curse on him, too. 4,000 damage each. Son of a gun. Even more sea stars. And buff your critical rate up even more. I love. This is gonna be so good. Sound this roar. That's fine. Okay. Sure. Let's do a big hit with you now. Because we can. Let's see, how much do you do with your buffs up like this? Yeah, a good amount. I'm sure if there was a buster in there, it'd be much better, but... Oh. Like this? Let's see how much you do now. Those are good numbers. Those are good numbers. Yep. Nice stuff. I am enjoying this for sure. God, I'm so close to leveling up this uniform even once. This is the toughest one to level up I've seen from the stuff there. How to wrap this up? Maybe a good old-fashioned sea and hell or something. And again, this place is hellish enough as it is. That's it. Now just a straight shot to get out. Great, let's go. Wow, we just got out? Color me surprised we don't have a Minotaur battle. There, you made it out. So I wasn't dreaming after all. I should have known. Come on now, you've been pissing in our ears about your regrets a while now. Save the grieving for later. Well done, everyone. Now that you're out of there, all our monitoring functions are back online. It looks like the Oprichniki and Metropolitan Macarius are both gone.
It's about time we get to a point where we can monitor you again. How could you let your guard down like that, you fools? What are you thinking, getting lost in a place where we can't even track you?
Whoa there, partner. The point of having an ace up your sleeve like that is that the other guy can't see it, so what's your damn problem?
Billy is right, Gordolf. The fact that they made it back alive is a victory in its own right. Asterios' noble phantasm is one of the few man-eater traps ever to exist in the Grecian world. Not only did Tanner's team manage to escape it, they even acquired a powerful new ally in Miss Miyamoto. If that is not a victory, I don't... Miss Miyamoto, am I mistaken or are you floating?
Why, yes I am. Nice to see your eyes are as sharp as your good looks are devastating. Floating? What's going on?
I'm afraid Miss Miyamoto does not have firm roots in this Lostbelt. Her existence here is inherently unstable, even after forming a connection with Mr. Tanner earlier. Now I see, so this is the downside of being able to ray shift on one's own power. Bluntly, she is not altogether different from a ghost.
What?
She has no place in any world, whether proper human history or Lostbelt.
Okay, yep, pretty much. I mean, I am a female Musashi who doesn't belong anywhere, let alone in Tanner's history. I used to be a drifter with no place to call home, wandering around with no goal beyond improving my swordsmanship. But now that I've reached 0, I've attained a sword that surpassed my father's. I don't even have that. Honestly, I don't know why I bothered to travel it on anymore.
Wait, no place to call home? Does that mean...
Don't worry about it. I'm totally fine with it. I may not be totally corporeal anymore, but I'm still me. All I need are beautiful people to look at and money to buy udon and challenging enemies to fight. Still, it sucks that my presence here is unstable. After letting loose in that battle, I can tell this place just doesn't quite agree with me. I guess even my connection to Tanner is enough to keep me anchored. So that means... I've done this enough that I can tell it probably won't be too long before I tumble off into another world. I'm sorry to say I won't be able to stick by you to the end here. In fact, this might even be the last time I ever... Nope, not bringing myself down! Whatever happens from here on out, I'm glad I showed up in this world. After all, I gotta save your life just in the nick of time. Not every day I get a chance like that. I don't really get what's going on, but basically you're gonna be disappearing soon. Doesn't that scare you?
Of
course it does, and I hate that I won't be able to stick around, but if I sit around feeling sorry for myself, I'll miss a chance to help out what I can. Anyway, there you have it, Tanner. Time is definitely not on my side. I might not be able to help out as much as I'd like, but I'll still do my best to clear the way forward for you while I can. Thanks, Musashi.
Are you finally done talking? People from the East being afraid of death is nothing special. It's the same culture that gave us harakiri and wabi-sabi, you know. At any rate, we've no more use for that Yaga. Get rid of him. Go on. Get out of my sight.
Yeah, that figures. Wait. What?
We can't speak for the rebel army, but for our part, we don't blame you for cooperating with the enemy. However, we do want as much information as you can give us on Ivan the Terrible.
But are you still planning to defeat him? Forget it, it's impossible.
Oh, impossible you say, and why is that?
Because I can't even tell you. It's so horrible I can't even put it to words. He's that much of a monster.
A monster, eh? So then he must be quite large.
Large doesn't even begin to describe it. He's on a whole other level. It's alright, Paxi. We fought and beaten some truly enormous enemies before. Remember, Tiamat? Talk about huge.
That said, with the rebel army wiped out, our chance of defeating Ivan the Terrible are slim, verging on non-existent.
That's why I keep telling you not even to try going after him. This is going nowhere fast. Any ideas how to break this stalemate, Holmes?
Not yet, I'm afraid. Paxi's remarks alone aren't nearly enough to draw reliable conclusions. Every single piece of the puzzle must fall into place. Inspection, eyewitness testimony, and evidence. Only with all those can I begin to accurately determine our chances for victory.
To save you some time, here it is right now. Zilch. Okay, fine. You're that determined to fight the Tsar, you should just see him for yourselves and have your spirits broken in the process.
Well, before that, there's the matter of whether we can even get close to him. As matters stand, we cannot. The frontier may be fairly free of Opportunity, but the capital area is crawling with them. Then I guess it's up to me to do something about that.
Oh no, it's Beowulf. Then I guess it's up to me to do something about that. Hey, Beowulf. In the flesh. I came as soon as I could after the Yaga I had watching this place tell me what happened. But I guess I was too late. So what do we do about the plan now? Yeah, we go ahead with it. Good. Glad your spirit isn't broken. As long as you can keep your chin up like that, you'll be alright. Hang on, is this all the servants we had?
No, I'm afraid Evisbrun is still missing.
I see. Oh, by the by, the little lady over there making eyes at you hoping for a duel is Miyamoto Musashi. Miyamoto Musashi, huh? Here I thought she was just some crazy... Wait. Miyamoto Musashi? As in the great swordmaster from the Far East? Oh, I don't know if I'd go that far. But never mind that, is it true you fought the giant Grendel all on your own? I see what your game is now. But unfortunately, I'm not fighting anyone here unless I have to. Not with circumstances being what they are. Ah man, foiled again. This old man Tajima had the decency to take me up on my challenge. Anyway, is this the plan you told me about earlier? Really think it'll work? Of course not. If it isn't Paxi, so why isn't it gonna work? 'Cause he's there, partner. Gotta admit, I ain't thrilled about Ivan seeming so much more powerful than we even bargained for. Still, we learned ourselves a little something. Not sure you're gonna like it. Want to hear anyways? Shoot. Looks like Ivan the Terrible's gonna be counting sheep to use that noble phantasm of his that summons all those damn Opportunity. So all we gotta do is wake him up. The Opportunity ought to disappear in a flash. I see, so that's why he's able to summon as many as he wants and have them stick around. Don't do it. Don't do what, Paxi? Can't wake up Ivan we have the same voice, I just realized, holy crap. You can't wake Ivan the Terrible up. You shouldn't even be thinking about fighting him. Did you see him? Yeah, I did, and I... Settle down now, that's enough. The short of it is that Paxi here got a look at Ivan the Terrible in the flesh and it spooked him something fierce. Is that so? Now you say we shouldn't even think about fighting him? That's right, he's... How do I put this? He's so far beyond us I can't even put it into words. Even thinking about fighting him or beating him doesn't make sense. He's a god. I mean a god.
Pathetic coward.
Uh-oh.
Stop it.
A god, huh? Actually, let me tell you a little secret. We heroes, fighting gods like that is pretty much our whole deal. That goes for Tanner, too. That's exactly right. Some of our past opponents could best be described as gods.
And you, Tanner?
I was just watching.
Just watching, huh? I don't remember what happened, but I bet you were the first to jump into the fray, weren't you?
That's true. I've watched the record I left for myself several times now, and that's how it went.
So you're not gonna give up? Paxi, this guy doesn't even know how to give up. Anyway, if the opportunity are all gonna disappear once Ivan the Terrible wakes up, maybe I should take the fight to the capital instead. Hey, guys?
Yes, General.
Hate to ask, but I trust you guys to handle the diversion near the capital?
But, sir, without you there, we can't possibly.
Hey, now, don't give me that. I thought I trained you guys to be able to operate even when I'm not around. You got the numbers. You've got what it takes to fight. If you want, you can always run away too.
Oh my god, oh my god. It just settled why he's here. His name is Beowulf. Okay, alright. Don't know why Billy. Billy's a weird choice, but alright.
No shame in running away from the opportunity so you can live to fight another day. That's what I trained you guys for. You hear me?
Yes, General.
Been over this, remember? You don't get through life by making the world unequal. You do it by spreading equality wherever you go. Get where you're going a lot easier with someone else at your side than you can on your own. Joy you get from working together beats the joy you get from kicking others down any day of the week.
I couldn't agree more, General, but I'm still nervous. Without you around to guide us, I don't know if we can make it.
Part of being a kid is planning for what happens when you're gone. You guys will manage okay without me, right? Now that I've taught you how to hunt, how to hide, and especially how to live together in big groups.
General Beowulf.
So sorry, I'm gonna go with these guys. If I don't, you'll never get the real tomorrow you've been working for.
A real tomorrow, huh? Billy? Sorry, I was just thinking it might be about time I started taking all this serious. Especially now we know Yaga are capable of learning and growing as much as anyone else. But yo, I got a feeling that just the diversion ain't gonna do the trick. We're gonna need one in the capital too, so I'll play decoy and draw their attention.
By yourself or you nuts, the opportunity in the capital are all freakishly strong. Be like taking on 100 servants all on your own.
Don't give it up no thought. I'm an archer after all. We ain't the sort to go down easy. I'll keep them fighting as long as I can. What do you say?
I know Tanner said you and I never ran into each other in America, but if we had, I'm sure I would have remembered. Because there can't be many kick-ass outlaws like you around.
He's a legend among legends of the Old West. Shucks, you're making me blush. That's a cursed sprite. Anyway, this ought to make things a mite easier for those of you around the capital. Good luck out there.
Alright, Beowulf, Billy, we'll find a way to make it work on our own. Thanks for everything. Make sure to come back safe and sound.
You bet. Once Ivan the Terrible's out of the picture, well, we'll try to make it back. No promises, though.
That's okay. I know you hate making promises you're not sure you can keep. Alright, we'll make our way ahead of you. Once we're all set, we'll make sure we get their attention.
Are you just gonna abandon them? I'm not abandoning anyone, but not keeping them safe forever either. The time for that's long past. This isn't the age of heroes anymore. I'm not even sure how I arrived at that conclusion myself. Anyway, the point is, this isn't a time when only heroes or the strong get to survive anymore. Not in this Yaga world. There's no way anyone should be ruling all high on God's agent for hundreds of years. Not a time when the strong get to survive, huh? So there you have it, Tanner. I know it took a while to get here, but now I'm finally joining your team. And to kick things off, I've got an idea. What do you say we go in and save Atalante and Salieri?
Atalante and Salieri? They're still alive?
Sure are. I'm told they were taken captive. Could have handled themselves just fine, of course, but Atalante got herself up when the enemy took some kids hostage.
That does sound like her.
Right. Salieri probably followed her lead.
Just a moment. If they succeeded at capturing a servant as strong as Miss Atalante, then surely they must have taken her back to the capital, no?
You'd think so, but it doesn't look that way. I had Subiaga tail them, and they told me they actually bypassed the capital and brought the captives somewhere else. An old fortress they turned into a prison.
Well, fortunately, we won't need to infiltrate the capital to rescue them, but why would they avoid the capital to begin with? Perhaps they're concerned about Ivan the Terrible being assassinated? I don't know if that were the case, they would have executed them right away. Atalante and Salieri are both servants powerful enough that they'd need to be heavily guarded at all times. Why would the enemy go so far as to build a prison just to keep them away from the capital? Could it be because of who else is in the capital? Paxi, you were taken to Yaga Moscow after you were captured, correct? Yeah, that's right. What were things like there? Were the Yaga afraid of Ivan the Terrible? No, it didn't look like it. I didn't hear a single one bad-mouthing the Tsar when I was there. I don't blame them, seeing how they live way better off than we do in the frontier. Not to mention all the Oprichniki everywhere they go. Then can you tell me if they appear to be living in fear of the Oprichniki, or if they seem to generally love and respect the Tsar? Genuinely? I don't know, that's hard to say. Close your eyes, Paxi, take a deep breath, and think back to what you saw there. Alright. Goodness, I can't believe it defied the Tsar. What, this Yaga hell's too good for him? Did that Yaga do something bad? The incorrigible run forgot. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we saw this. We saw this. Thankfully, they stopped doing a lot of flashbacks in the story because that's my least favorite thing. We've already heard that. It didn't sound like they were being coerced. They actually sound like they worshipped him. They didn't seem to be afraid of the Oprichniki at all either. Then, based on what you saw, there were no signs of dissent there. Not as far as I can tell, no. Excellent, you've just provided another key piece of the mystery. The key piece of the puzzle to the mystery of Ivan the Terrible. You have my thanks, Paxi. No problem, really.
How could this possibly help us, Holmes? Of course the citizens of Yaga Moscow are going to sing Ivan the Terrible's praises.
The Yaga may be devoted to the principle of the stronger to eat. They are no less possessive of emotions than humans. As we saw with Paxi earlier, there is no Yaga that does not feel fear. The more so if they are confronting the Tsar, a being said to be the agent of God himself. So then if the Yaga in the capital revere the Tsar rather than fear him...
Yes?
That, my friends, means the Tsar must be revered. Huh? What's going on? Oh, this had better not be going where I think it's going. I'm afraid that question will have to wait until right now.
Then what the hell was that dramatic pause for?
What it means that Ivan the Terrible is on the verge of waking up. However, the other authority figures wish to prevent this at all costs. I cannot imagine the Tsar would be especially pleased by the current circumstances, after all. As if the rebellion weren't enough, now there are servants being summoned one after another for the express purpose of defeating him. The Tsar would surely see the state of affairs as nothing short of a personal attack on him and the reign he has established here. As such, even the slightest of disturbances in the capital would be all it takes to wake him up. Fortunately, that means we only have to contend with the Oprichniki army for a short while. Now I see. But either way, we're not heading to the capital just yet. First need to rescue Adelante and Salieri. I guess we can. Let's see. Is it one more, or are we in for a longer one? No battles? Okay. Let's finish this. For Paxi's decision. Hopefully it's not that long, considering seemingly how long the last one was for it being a battle chapter. I'm so ashamed. I cannot believe they decided to spare us. Those dirty bastards threatening to kill those kids if we don't go along. There's no way for the strong to behave. Be that as it may, it was my fault for not refusing them. I apologize, I just could not abandon those poor children. You did everything you could, boss. I have no right to call myself your boss anymore. Not after so much blood has been spilled. The rebel army has no hope of rebuilding itself anymore. I will never be able to bear these fangs against the Tsar again.
Things may not be as bad as you think, Adelante.
Huh? Oh, hi, no. You've sure been running around making a mess of things, haven't you? You're the mage who was invited to the palace, the Cryptor. Don't bother. That cage uses command spell binding techniques to keep servants in check. There's no way you can break through it with your magic resistance. I suppose I must have frightened you more than a bit. You have taken such precautions. So why are you here? Is it time for my execution? No. I'm here to recruit you. I want you to form a contract with me. Fight for our side. Are you mad? What must you have between your ears in place of brains? No, I'm dead serious. As long as you side with the Tsar, we are enemies. I'm not on his side. What? I'm not on the Tsar's side at all. Just look around. See the Oprichniki here? I want to make a deal with you. A deal? That's right. I want to take the Tsar down, and I want you to help me. What do you mean by that? The Tsar's not the only one you'll need to defeat. If you really want to help this abandoned world, then you'll need to take down Caldia too.
So that's his plan.
Surely you must have realized it yourself. You may be a servant from proper human history, but your true sympathies lie with this side, don't they? This Lostbelt is one of the dregs of history. If Caldia succeeds in their goal, you know what will happen to it. Tell me more. Gladly. All you Yaga here should listen to this too. I think we'd all do great things together. Especially seeing as we have the same goal. Yeah, it's pretty morally gray if we are actually doing the right thing. Because, like, yeah, if we go and save this world, it actually just means wiping it back out. It should give me everything I need. My caster, the rebel army in Adelante, Salieri, and most importantly, a Visabron, Caldia, Mashcuria Light, Tanner. I will surpass you, all of you. Finally getting going. Like, he definitely looks to be a protagonist from his own side, you know? Absolutely.
So since a Visabron isn't here, I guess that means we can't use golems now. Ah yes, no need to worry about that. We'll take you there on the shadow border. Things being what they are, we cannot afford to simply hide away any longer. We'll come pick you up right now.
You want us to move toward the fighting? Have you lost your mind, Holmes?
The time for confining ourselves to immediate surroundings have long since passed, Gorgodolf. From here on out, we'll be assuming the same risks that Mr. Tanner has been facing on the front line all this time. Attention all hands in the cockpit/command room, as well as those at your positions throughout the shadow border. We will now be piloting the border across Russia's vast territory. We'll most likely have to fight off demonic beasts and Opportunity on our way. It will be risky, but it is a risk we must take.
I understand, Holmes. No objections here. Man, so we're finally wading into combat ourselves, huh? Oh well, I guess we can't have the gas pedal rusting from disuse. The plan is okay with me. I, Jingle, Abel, Munier, as well as the rest of the staff are on board. Your name is Jingle? You're so lame. Speaking as technical advisor in the Borders in Transit mainframe, I'm on board with this too, but what's this? Be still my heart. Could it be that the only one who isn't on board the plan is the big shot tough elite mage sitting in the fancy chair? Aren't you a prestigious clock tower mage? A graduate from the policies department at that? You must have some experience in military affairs. But now you're telling us you're afraid of a little combat action?
I'm not afraid. I'm just concerned about the shadow border's safety. It's the last bastion of humanity, after all. It's my duty to protect it.
I'm afraid just keeping the border safe won't stop the war from ending. We also need to use it to fight back. Am I wrong?
You think I don't know that? Of course I do. Think you guarantee your safety? Especially from, say, a cannon shell being fired straight into the command room?
I'm afraid you'll just need to trust me and Mr. Munier's piloting technique on that. But if it's any comfort, I can tell you that we have completed the simulator's most difficult course 10 times out of 100.
Really? The same course I've only ever beaten 5 times myself? I'm impressed.
Wait, you mean you tackled that course by yourself at things like a safari rally?
Very well, I'll allow it. Being as I am a master driver myself, I know talent when I see it. But as a commander, I reserve the right to refuse and a right to order immediate retreat if I sense we might be in the slightest bit of danger.
Understood, Godolph. Miss Kira Light, would you be so kind as to contact Mr. Tanner? Tell him the shadow border is on its way.
There you have it, Master. We'll be heading your way now. Please hold tight until we get there. See, I just realized something. That was Mash, right? The girl you told me about before? If she's a servant, why isn't she here with you? She's not feeling too great. I see. Got it. Just leave everything to me. What are you gonna do?
So that's your ride, huh? I like it already.
Thanks for waiting, everyone. Please, come on board.
Oh, Paxy's probably like, I don't like this. How's this thing move?
This is great. It's faster than any horse could hope to be. Damn right. Puts me in mind to head up to the deck and let loose a good old-fashioned yeehaw. Thing's practically a boat running on land. That is a loud noise.
It is, isn't it? There's nothing better than blasting across a barren wasteland at full throttle. I have to advise against going up on deck, though. Rushing through this weather at such speeds would freeze anyone to death, even a servant.
Couldn't they just use their spirit forms? Oh, I thought they wouldn't be able to feel the wind on their faces, would they?
Don't you ever shut up! This right here is exactly what I hate about you boorish heroic spirits. Why couldn't Caldia find any dignified servants? I'm sure we'll meet some of those later in our journey, Gordolf. What about the Grand Duchess? She would seem to be nothing if not dignified.
I don't know, I've seen her in the Hawaii chapter.
Are you mad, man? Won't I take an ice demon with her as my familiar? Not to mention just seeing her face makes my groin seize up something fierce.
Are you talking about a boner, dude? Talking about a traumatic experience. So I'm with the old man on this one. My Grand Duchess scares the hell out of me, too.
Nonetheless, we cannot allow our fear to hold us back forever. This is really loud, you know. If we're to get through this, we'll need to face her sooner or later. Don't you agree, Mr. Tanner? Where is Mr. Tanner?
Yeah, so black borders means it's not our point of view. You gotta remember that. Welcome back, Senpai Fu. Fu! Hi there! Hello, Musashi. It's a pleasure to meet you in person. Same here. Nice to finally meet you, Mash. Thank you. Your shoulders and thighs are kind of stiff, aren't they? Have you been doing something? Nothing special, just my usual training regimen. I see, I see. Guess you don't have to worry about the physical side, so that just leaves the mental side. Huh? Hey, think you could make some time to talk later? There are so many things I want to ask you. For example, maybe you could tell me some juicy stories about Tanner. Wait, what kind of things do you want to ask her? Don't tell her about the feet stuff. Damn it! I can't answer any questions that would violate his privacy, especially his feet stuff. Woof-woof. It's nice to be outside again, Senpai. Are you crazy? It's winter! Mom said I could go with you, but with the border close by and all. Okay.
Well, it's nice that we got here in record time, but something seems off.
You're right, I ain't sensing any enemies around here at all. May as well head inside. I'm not smelling much here. We might have been wrong about where they were. We scanned this location earlier ourselves and found nothing whatsoever. They must be masking all the servants' readings, but it still seems strange that it would be completely deserted. Beowulf, I take it you prefer to go charging in?
Well, yeah, pretty much. It's about how a siege ought to work when you're in a hurry.
Something about that don't make a lick of sense. Still, I gotta agree that quicker is better at this point.
Very well, go ahead and charge in, though I don't believe you'll find anything worthwhile. So we get the go-ahead, right? In that case, hurrah!
He smashed the door to pieces in a single blow.
I was wondering when I was against time, I was saying.
I'll say.
Looks like you were right. Place deserted.
I don't sense anyone here either. Definitely deserted. So it's just like we just got here too late, huh?
I can make out Alante's scent and Salieri's, though, just barely. Looks like they were shipped out of here about 3 days ago. Make of it.
Your guess is better than mine. Can track scents?
You can't? They got stuffy noses or something?
None like that. Regular old humans ain't got the noses you Yaga do.
Your nose and your ears are basically useless? Well, that's gotta suck. Hey, Master, there's a note here. Looks like someone named Kadok wrote it. You know him?
Mash. Right, Beowulf, can I see that note, please? Yes, this is definitely Kadok's handwriting. I remember it from his Magecraft essays. It says Atalante and Salieri are to be executed in Yaga Moscow. It's scheduled for 5 days from now.
Damn, so that's their plan.
So he's calling us out. We got a ride to the capital to stop him, huh? Suppose we can make it in time? Of course, once we do, we'll have a whole passel of opportunity to contend with before we can even think about getting to the execution site.
Why would you even go at all? It's obviously a trap.
Sure it is, but the fact is, our only hope for success is to distract the enemy and defeat them as quickly as possible. And to do that, we need as many servants to help us out as we can possibly get. Atalante in particular is capable of taking on a large army all on her own. So if we're going to defeat Ivan the Terrible, or even face him, we're going to need her help. Ideally, I would like to have a Visabron and his golems around too. Hey, speaking of a Visabron, that don't mention him at all? After all that happened after we lost Sam, he must either be dead or captured. I'm afraid there's no mention of him at all. Paxi, can you make out a Visabron scent too? Visabron's tough to make out. His scent's always mixed with dirt and rocks. The mask and full-body outfit don't exactly help either. Too bad, I was hoping to get to meet the legendary Golem Keeper for myself, but oh well. Anyway, it looks like we're done here, Master. Now all we gotta do is make a choice. Do we go to the capital or not? What do you say?
Well, you have to go save him, yeah.
So we've got me, Billy, and Miyamoto Musashi. That means it'll just be the three of us against the entire capital. Even if we luck out, find a Visabron and rescue Atalante. This only makes 5.
Well, if things start to look bad, I can fight too. I should at least be able to help keep you all safe while... Well...
No, you won't be of any use to us in combat, not with the state you're in. If anything, you'd only drag us down. Listen, in this world, you're either strong enough to survive or you die. Just because you can technically fight doesn't mean you're ought to be useful on the battlefield. Going up against the Oprichniki, the Minotaur, the priest in Koyanskaya, 2 servants we know nothing about, Grand Duchess Anastasia, and Ivan the Terrible himself. Not to mention...
Caddock Zunlupus. Yes, one of the 7 cryptors. I have no doubt he's waiting for us.
I'm pretty sure I could beat just about anyone. I know Ivan the Terrible's a monster who's been ruling this world for 450 years straight. Can't really say for sure that I can beat him until I've seen the bastard for myself. You're gonna regret that, I promise. If you guys want to go off and get yourselves killed, that's your business. But what about Tanner? Even I can tell he's, well, different. Right, he's a weakling who can't even kill a single demonic beast on his own, right? Well, Tanner, are you really okay with dying?
Well, of course not, but we'd still need to keep moving.
Well, you're not going anywhere right now.
What?
Don't move!
Paxi?
Hold it, Billy, you two Musashi. Want to talk to him in private, just us.
Fine with me, Paxi. Holmes? It's quite alright, Miss Curiolite. Stand down, Billy. Miss Miyamoto. Paxi won't hurt him. He just wants a private talk, isn't that right? Alright, we'll go wait outside the prison. Until you're done with your talk.
I'll go ahead and end our call.
Wait, are you sure that's a good...
Don't worry, it's fine.
There, now it's just the 2 of us. Us, huh? I don't know when we all started lumping humans and Yaga together. Anyway, now there are no more servants here to keep you safe.
Nope, there aren't.
Killing you would be way easier than killing a demonic beast. I wouldn't even have to use my gun. All I'd have to do is twist your neck a bit to break it and you'd be dead, isn't that right?
Yeah!
You'd die if one of your arteries got cut too, if you just fell sick with an incurable disease. Can't handle drowning or fire as well as we can, and especially can't handle this cold. If I ripped off that coat of you right now, you'd be dead in no time, wouldn't you?
Uh-huh.
Yaga don't die nearly that easily. This cold might be deadly for you, but for me, well, I'd call it a bit chilly is all. If you want to kill a Yaga, you'd have to completely cut off their head. I heard that something called infectious diseases used to kill humans all the time. Oof, oof, oh.
Yikes. 2020.
Never heard of a Yaga dying that way. A lot stronger than you. All Yaga are stronger than humans. Which is why I don't understand. How are you able to smile?
Am I smiling? Maybe.
All the damn time. Even if you're depressed or angry, you always look to me like you're smiling deep down inside. I don't get it. This world is nothing but pain and suffering. I don't ever smile. There's never been anything to smile about. Most I come is when I've had enough vodka to get drunk. I never actually smile deep down from the heart. Be straight with me, Tanner. Is your world really that happy?
Oh yeah, I was pretty happy.
Is that so? Now I get it. I finally understand why I decided to go along with you, even if doing it got me killed. I want you to be driven to despair. I want you to curse this brutally cruel world, to curse your body for being weak and fragile. I want you to curse yourself for being weak.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. You say that now, but you'll change your tune quick once you meet Ivan the Terrible. I've changed my mind. The Rebel Army, the Tsar, I don't care about any of it anymore. I'm not gonna kill you myself. What I am gonna do is watch you fall into despair. I'm gonna be there when you're reduced to crawling on your hands and knees. You don't get to be happy. Not when the idea of happiness is unattainable for us. So you're still coming with us. You couldn't stop me if you tried. It's not like you could kill me, right? Go ahead and tell the others if you want. Besides, I'm sure that Holmes guy's eavesdropping on us anyway. He is, isn't he? No, I don't think he actually is. Come on, sure he is. There's no way a guy like that isn't actually listening as we speak. Just cut back to Holmes. God, I wish I was listening in on them. I'm done already. That went faster than I expected. Weren't you eavesdropping the whole time? I'd never do anything of the sort. An English gentleman's word is his bond. So what was that all about anyhow? Because it looked to me like he needed killing. Everything's okay now. You sure? Well, if you say so, I'll take your word for it. Of course, all bets are off if he pulls another stunt. Yeah, I understand. Don't worry, it won't happen again. So-called gentlemanliness aside, I can promise you we weren't listening in at all. For real?
Yes! I saw this good-for-nothing detective do nothing but demurely sip his tea this whole time.
It's important to wrestle one can, particularly in our case, given that we are cooped up in the shadow border. The longer this situation continues, the more likely it is to wear on our minds. I'm quite sure Caldia's staff will come out the other side just fine, but what about you, Gordolf?
Oh, don't you mock me, servant. Not a day goes by when I don't wish for the sweet embrace of death. And with the massive losses I've suffered this time around, I'm almost doomed no matter what happens. Oh, now I want to die all over again. But that aside, we only have so much tea to go around. I certainly don't see us fighting anymore here.
Talk about bouncing back. Well, doesn't matter either way. Come on, let's get going. You are going to the capital, aren't you, Tanner? Yep. Are you coming along too, Paxi? What? Is that a problem? Don't get in your way. That thing I wanted to discuss with Tanner is all settled now, right, Tanner? Well, it's okay with me if it's okay with Master. I'm good. All right. But being one of the people who's been here from the beginning, there's something I want to say. Paxi, never try anything like that again. And I don't just mean because I don't like what you did. I'm saying this for your own personal safety, too. Yeah, okay, I got it, don't worry. Besides, I won't have to do anything like that again anyway. Gonna take at least a few days to get to the capital, so what's your next move? For the moment, I think we shall take the shadow border as close to the capital as safely as possible. After that, we can ride bicorns the rest of the way. You mean the same bicorns the Yaga ride? Those are the ones. Think you can handle that, Tanner? Yeah, I can do that now, yeah. Master, does this mean you've been practicing horseback riding in secret ever since you fell off that horse in Rome? That's so. Well, then you can get your own mount and saddle up. Fine with me, of course. I got around on horseback a lot when I was crossing America. Very well then, everyone on board. It's finally time to begin our assault on Yaga Moscow, the very center of Russia, and the home of that enormous tree. Oh, that makes it sound like it's the final act, the big finale, the big boom bam, you know? Alright. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, oh we're going then. Alright guys, well, how much do we have in terms of 29? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, I bought one final one. Just so we can do one more roll. Now, do I want to do this one? Thanksgiving, that's fine. No. Okay, yeah, let's do that one then. Let's see. One more 30. Let's go. Let's see how we do. Come on, baby. I'm gonna click. Okay, let's go. Okay, that's the same. Come on, let's at least get one of the new servants. We got Gamer Boy. Dang it! Of course we're getting a ton of you. Ah, that's a darn shame. Alright guys, next time we'll be back
to potentially the finale. I don't know how long it is, so we'll see then. For that, guys, ciao.